Eco Week continues on the Tech campus and students have some unique opportunities to get involved. Coming up, find out how one major corporation brought a special exhibit to town to help university go green.
Parking can be a big problem on the Tech campus, but many students have turned to a two-wheeled alternative to avoid getting a ticket. We'll show you how one campus group is helping make sure bicyclists are riding safe and legal here at Texas Tech next.
And Texas Tech basketball made a huge impact on the record books after an amazing season. Find out how the university took time to honor the team and thank fans for their support.
This is the MCTV Weekday Update.
Welcome to the Thursday edition of the MCTV Weekday Update. I'm Brandon Medina.
And I'm Lexi McLeod. Spring has sprung on at Texas Tech, and there's a lot more natural colors starting to appear around the campus. But with the semester wrapping up, several campus groups want to remind you there is more than one way to go green.
That's right, Lexi. Throughout the week, several activities have taken place at the Sub that are helping students learn how to make decisions that might help save our planet. On Wednesday, Texas Tech students, faculty, and staff got a taste of the future with Coca-Cola Eco Center experience. And the Sub Courtyard representatives from Coca-Cola set up a display of their new Eco Centers. These Eco Centers are part of new Coca-Cola initiatives to help support and sustain women and can be found all across the world.
So this is a mock Eco Center. Eco Centers are placed throughout the world. They're run by women, so they empower women to not just get a job, but have their own business. And so it creates a ripple effect in these communities because they provide clean water, internet access. They also help the community come together and recycle the waste. I think everybody should have a conscience of taking care of our planet, our home, and we should all do our best to adopt a tree, pick up trash, and be more proactive with recycling.
The event featured fun interactive games, a virtual reality experience, and of course free Coca-Cola products. Through these elements, students were encouraged to learn about Coca-Cola's commitment to sustainability.
Right outside the Sub, another event took place yesterday that also helped out students who were using the alternative form of transportation to help improve the environment. The spring edition of the biannual Bike Clinic took place in the Free Speech area on Wednesday. From 10:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m., students should stop for one stop shop geared towards keeping bicyclists safe and legal on the Texas Tech campus.
Today we're having the Bike Clinic. It's an event that we started several years ago. We have it every October and April, and we work in partnership with the Outdoor Pursuit Center. Their bike shop comes out and they can do a tune-up on your bicycle for free, some minor fixes, diagnose larger problems. We can register your bike completely on site here, and then we also have some groups that come out that have an interest in bicycling safety, like the Texas Tech Cycling Team and Graduate Student Advisory Council.
The biannual Bike Clinic is organized by Tech's Transportation and Parking Services. Along with the clinic, TPS is also looking at ways to help students have access to bikes without having to put a hole in their pocketbook.
We're hoping at some point that we will have a bike sharing program on campus. We've had a lot of requests over the years from students who have a lot of interest in that. And at the time when those requests came up, there wasn't a whole lot on the market that would be very well suited to our campus. And now, over time, technology has come up in this part of the industry, and so we think there are some good solutions out there for tech that would also work well with the city and follow everyone's rules and ordinances and be a valuable service to those who need it.
TPS says that although the bike sharing program is in the works, there's no specific date on when the new service will be launched on campus.
The Texas Tech campus is known for having one of the largest public art collections in the nation, but if you've never had a chance to see all that the university has to offer, now there's an easy way to go find out where to go. The TTU System Public Art Program officially launched their new Art Trek app on Tuesday. The app provides information about all the public art available on campus, along with a built-in map to provide walking, biking, or driving directions. Users can find art near them through the GPS on their mobile device, or they can pick a themed tour or favorite art piece to get directions. The Art Trek app also allows integration with Facebook so that users can post photos and comments during their tour. Along with the informational side of the app, it also has built-in games that challenge users to find art pieces throughout the use of clues and a compass. The TTU Art Trek app is available for iOS and Android devices and is free through Google Play or the App Store. It's been another week of ups and downs with the weather here on the South Plains, and after a couple of 80-degree days, a storm system on Tuesday night brought in much cooler temperatures yesterday.
That's right, Brandon. And yesterday morning, the humidity coupled with lows in the 40s, it made it feel a lot colder than normal. So with the end of April only 4 days away, we can expect warmer conditions heading into May. Let's take a look at the MCTV forecast. The MCTV tower cam is showing a lot more sunshine today than we saw yesterday morning. There's still a few clouds in the sky, but for the most part, skies are clear. Along with the sunny conditions, we've also seen temperatures quickly climb into the mid-70s, and we should reach 80s before sunset. Unfortunately, we're also seeing wind speeds increase, and by tonight, gusts should reach 40 miles per hour. Overnight, skies will stay clear and temperatures will fall back into the mid-40s. But unfortunately, we'll also continue to see gusty winds throughout the night. The windy conditions will begin to lighten up after midnight, and by tomorrow morning, conditions will be very nice with only a slight breeze and sunny skies. The rest of the day should be beautiful, which will be good for those participating in the annual Arbor Day celebration here on campus. Temperatures will climb into the mild 70s and skies will stay clear throughout the day. Tomorrow night, we'll see a few more clouds and temperatures will again drop into the 40s. Saturday's forecast is again looking pretty nice, but partly cloudy skies and light breeze, and high back into the low 80s. Friday night should also be nice, with temperatures only dropping into the mid-50s. On Sunday, we'll start the day off with mild conditions, but around noon, we'll see a return of the wind and even a slight chance of thunderstorms. Temperatures are again forecast in the low 80s, and partly sunny skies will stick around the area. On Sunday night, a chance of storms will stay in the forecast, and temperatures will drop back into the mid-50s. On Monday, the last day of April, looks to be a continuation of Sunday's windy and warm weather. Wind speeds will stay around 25 to 35 miles per hour. In the afternoon, the high temperatures are expected to reach the high 80s. There's also another chance for storms later in the day. Overnight, the windy conditions will stay in the forecast and temperatures are expected to only drop into the low 60s. Heading into Tuesday, continuation of winds will bring a lot more clouds into the area, making for a gloomy morning. The clouds will start to move out in the afternoon and temperatures will again reach the high 80s. After sunset, we'll continue to see a few clouds and temperatures back in the low 60s, but the windy conditions are also expected to stick around until midnight. On Wednesday, we'll again see partly to mostly cloudy skies and windy conditions will return in the afternoon. Highs should be slightly cooler with temperatures only reaching the low 80s. On Wednesday night, we'll start to see decrease of clouds and the wind and lows will be back in the mid-50s. Looking ahead, we should finally see some relief from the winds and sunshine, making for a very nice end of the week.
As we mentioned earlier, Eco Week celebrations are nearing an end, and tomorrow, students, faculty, and staff have one last huge way to go green during one of the oldest traditions on campus. Let's take a look at today's MCTV events calendar. The 2018 edition of Arbor Day is scheduled to kick off tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. in Memorial Circle. The annual event includes live music, free food, and t-shirts, and a chance to help beautify the campus. From 11 a.m. to 1:15 p.m., the campus community is invited out to Memorial Circle to enjoy the free festivities. Then at 1:20 p.m., faculty, staff, and students will head out to various locations across campus to plant flowers and other forms of vegetation to finish out the day. Tomorrow's Arbor Day celebration is free and open to the entire tech community, but planting signups have already closed. If you would like more info on tomorrow's event, just visit the Student Activities Board website at sab.ttu.edu.
After a day out in the sun, you can head indoors and enjoy the evening of some unique cultural music. Tomorrow night, the School of Music presents the Mariachi Los Matadores concert in the Hemley Recital Hall. Starting at 8 p.m., Dr. Lauren Salazar will lead the student group in several traditional Mexican mariachi songs. The concert is one of the last performances on the School of Music spring calendar, and it is one of the more popular concerts of the year. Tomorrow night's Mariachi Los Matadores concert is free and open to the public.
And also this weekend, you can experience what a day was like in the Old West without leaving campus. The 49th Annual Ranch Day is taking place on Saturday at the National Ranching Heritage Center. From 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., members of the Texas Tech and Lubbock community will dress up in period clothing and bring the frontier to life. Ranch Day features cowboys, horses, chuck wagons, and even a magic show, and it's geared to entertain people of all ages. Ranch Day is a free event and is open to the public. The Texas Tech baseball team is continuing to work their way through a packed 2018 schedule.
That's right, Brandon. The Red Raiders are preparing for their next Big 12 Conference Series after taking on the 2 top 25 teams in a row. After winning their series against number 21 Oklahoma last weekend, Tech was hoping to improve their record with a couple of wins against the 7th-ranked Arkansas Razorbacks on Tuesday and Wednesday. Unfortunately, the Red Raiders fell to Arkansas 1-5 on Tuesday, and Wednesday's game was rained out, taking away Tech's chance of redemption. With the midweek series over, the Red Raiders are now getting ready to take on the TCU Horned Frogs this weekend in Fort Worth. TCU is sitting in the 5th place of the conference, and Tech is hoping to rack up some wins and move closer to first place. This weekend's schedule includes an 8 p.m. first pitch tomorrow, followed by a 7 p.m. start on Saturday, and 1 p.m. start to close the series on Sunday. Game 1 of the series will be televised on Fox Sports 1, and you can catch the following 2 games on ESPNU.
The Texas Tech softball team is also hitting the road this weekend with hopes of finishing out conference play with a series sweep. The Red Raiders will take on the Kansas Jayhawks in Lawrence for their final 3 Big 12 games of the regular season. Kansas is sitting at the bottom of the conference standings, and they haven't won against a single Big 12 opponent this year. Tech hopes to sweep the Jayhawks starting with a 5 p.m. first pitch on Friday. Saturday's game will kick off at 2 p.m. The last game of the series is set for noon on Sunday. If you'd like to see Tech softball in action, you can catch Game 1 on ESPN3.
In March, Texas Tech men's basketball made history as the first Red Raiders team to ever compete in the Elite Eight. And earlier this week, Tech's athletics invited the entire fan base to campus to celebrate the Red Raiders' historic season. On Tuesday, a special ceremony was held at the United Supermarkets Arena. Starting at 6 p.m., the Tech community and fans were treated to free food and special presentation on the floor of the arena. ESPN basketball analyst Fran Francella acted as MC of the event, and he spoke about the Red Raiders' amazing run during the 2017-2018 season. Coach Chris Baird and his team were honored during the festivities, and they also had a chance to talk about their experiences during the Big 12 and postseason play. The event was also the last public appearance as Red Raiders for the team's seniors, who were given the opportunity to unveil the Elite Eight banner that will hang in the USA. Tuesday's event was free for all attendees.
So Lexi, did you have a chance to stop by the USA on Tuesday for the ceremony?
No.
You did not, Sally?
No, I didn't.
Sally, neither did I. However, I know a lot of good people who did, and they said it was great. Shout out to those Texas Tech Red Raider basketball team. You guys are awesome. Thank you for all you've done for this campus. That's going to be it for this today's edition of MCTV's Weekday Update. Thank
you so much for joining us, and be sure to check out ttuhub.net every day for more news. We'll see you next week.